better, Kirsten.
Freddie, just when you look at what this last week has looked like for you, how much better are you feeling? And then just to do the drills today, where do you just kind of stand preparing for tomorrow?
Yeah, a lot of treatment, a lot of time in the training room. The swelling has come down a lot, so I feel good, good enough. There's going to be, I'm sure you'll be watching me, I'm sure the slowing down part of running is going to be a little, that's going to hinder, but overall, today I felt really much better than I have in the last couple days.
When you think about check boxes, was today a check box?
That was the last. So I've hit batting practice inside. I did the sim game yesterday. The last two was running bases and ground balls. So that was my last couple of check boxes, and I was able to do that today.
Fabian?
Is there anything specifically like movements, first baseman wise, or like running the bases that are maybe more difficult right now with the training?
So far, not really. I think hitting the bag, because I hit the bag with my right foot, so that will be something. But if I can just hit with my left foot, maybe. But I think in the game, it's whatever's going to happen is going to happen. But I feel stable enough to be able to hit. Pushing off today, I tried to push as hard as I could, and covering first base in those drills, and I felt good enough.
I'm sure you'll be asked a lot about him throughout this postseason, and you have over the course of the season. But what have you sort of seen about Shohei, just as the games got more and more intense, and especially with the postseason?
He didn't get out, so the game's getting closer and closer to winning the division. He seemed to pick it up. I mean, we saw it in the WBC representing that Japan. He's already played in big moments, but I'm excited for him to be in the first postseason, and he's kind of lived up to everything so far.
Bill?
Yeah, for a guy who likes to play 162,
Yeah.
How difficult has it been to maintain your swing this year in second half with the time off that you had?
I would say the last couple of months have been a lot. I think that would be kind of an understatement, but I felt pretty good. I felt like I was starting to hit the line drives to left field before I sprained my ankle, but even in the sim game yesterday, I was able to hit the line drive to left field. Swing's been feeling really good in the cage, so I'm going to go out and do live batting practice here at 6 o'clock, get some more reps, and all that throw goes out the window when tomorrow starts. So.
Anything else, Freddie? Mike on the left side?
Freddie, you play through nagging injuries all
Yeah.
the time. Is this about as serious of an injury as you'll try to play with?
I would say, yeah. They told me this is a 4 to 6 week IL stint, and I'm going to try and do this in a week and play. So, but I feel I'm not going to be hindering, I don't think. There's just going to be certain plays where, like the slowing down stuff. So, I can't thank Bernard Lee, our whole training staff, of getting me able to do this. So, so I would say this is, I did play with a broken finger, but I would say I've never sprained an ankle before, so that was the hardest thing I didn't know, and they say your first sprained ankle is the worst. But they said this is 4 to 6 weeks, but I'm going to do it in a week.
If it is hindering, how will you know if it is time to
Well, it doesn't matter. Tomorrow, who cares? No one's going to worry about me hindering or anything like that. Tomorrow, we just got to win ball games, and that's my focus tomorrow.
Straight back on the left side.
Freddie, the entire season, how would you describe how challenging this season was for you, and how much willpower has that given you going forward?
Yeah, I wouldn't say, the first half was all right. I think, obviously, the second half has been a challenge. I think everyone in here knows it's been a lot, but sometimes you get hurt. Like I sprained my ankle and I got to stay home for those 3 days. And obviously I was here for 5 hours a day getting treatment and doing stuff like that. But getting to put the kids to bed, seeing Max is walking now. Things are just so much better. So it's been challenging. Injuries that you just didn't think was going to happen, but they happen. And every year is different. And you just got to take it in stride. But we're still here. We got game 1 of the playoffs tomorrow. Smile on your face. Everything's okay. And, hopefully we can end this on a good note.
Any last ones for Freddie? All right, Freddie, we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.